I get a lot of questions about families and how to use families in RadarOpus. So in this video, some tips and tricks. So first of all, I'm looking in a rubric, and if I would like to know to which family a remedy belongs, I just double click on it. So here Aconitum, I double click on it. And then it opens the remedy information window. So you see a separate tab with information related to this remedy, and there's a tab families. I can see here, for example, the related remedies, or here I click on the triangle in front of kingdom families, and all the three systems, so this is only for plants, all the three systems, Conquest, Daugram and APG2, are listed. So Conquest is the most used, and APG2 also. So if I click here then on this level, the Ranunculacea, I see here all the remedies belonging to this family group, and these are the most typical ones. So I can then from here say I want to highlight this group, this family in the analysis, or limit to. So you see I have here an example of some symptoms in my analysis, and from this remedy information window I just select the level I want, so in this case Ranunculacea, and then I can say limit to or highlight. Let me first do highlight, and then you see here Aconitum, and let me go to the right, Pulsatilla, and there Cimicifuga. If I do here limit to, you see I only have here 14 remedies left. Now to delete this limitation, I just click on it, and on Windows I press delete, and on Mac I have to do FN backspace, and I delete it again. So to repeat, let me close this. So to repeat, in the repertory on any rubric, so let me take here a little bit smaller rubric. So here I double click here on, for example, Ignatia, and then I click here on the families. In the tree I click on the triangle, and I see in the Conquest system that it belongs to the last level, the Longianacea. These are all the remedies, and these are the main remedies. Okay, let me close this. So, where does this information come from? So, in the list of repertories, if I type here families, I have here a list of several family repertories. And one of the most extensive one is here Taylor Kingdom families. Now, often it's difficult to find a location of something. So, let me take Solanacea. Okay, I want to know all other remedies of the Solanacea. In the left upper corner, I click on the binoculars, and then I can select here, in case of plants, one of these three groups. So I select here Conquest, but then I'm stuck. So where is it? Now also, if you use here the maps, you must be already quite versed with this whole thinking of family. So I select here Will Taylor. I click here on plants. So then I'm also stuck, because to which sub level does Solanacea belong? So in that case, there's another trick. Let me delete this. So in the left upper corner, I have here the list of all families. So the table of contents of families. Now, this is a list of all family levels without any hierarchical structure. So I can just start to type here Solana, and I see here there is APG2 and there's Conquest. If I now left click, for example, here on the Solanacea Conquest, so I do a single click, I open the family repertory here of Will Taylor, the kingdom families, and I'm at this group of the Solanaceae. So then I do not need to know the structure of this plant system. And here above you see that's in the plant of the conquest system, the Magnolia vita, etc., etc. So let's do that for another one. So let's say the snakes. I type here snakes. I can also type the serpents, but I do snakes. I single click on it. And then you see here, this is the main level, and these are all the subfamilies, and you see there are only a few families where we have known remedies from. So this is the Viperianea. Okay, that was clear. And you can use this also in another way. So I have here my analysis. And let's say I want to see here all the Solanaceae, or I want to think, are there Solanaceae in my analysis? In the left upper corner, I click on the table of contents of families, and I start to type Solana, and then instead of left click, because you saw already if I do a left click, it goes to the family repertoire, it opens it, and it goes to that group. But I do now a right click. And if you do a right click, you see here limit the analysis to this family or highlight. So let me do highlight. Oh, there are not many. So let me go to the right. There's one, Belladonna, Stramonium, Docamara. If I do here right click and I do limit the analysis to this family, then you see there are only 9 remedies left. Okay, so I probably will repeat some things a few times in this tips and tricks. I go very quickly. So let me delete this. So on Windows I press the Del key, and on Mac I do Fn backspace and I delete. So let me start here again. Let's say I have my analysis and I see here Kali carbonicum. I want to know what are all the Kali remedies. I double click here on Kali carbonicum. So this time I don't double click in the repertoire on a remedy abbreviation, but in the analysis. So I double click. So here also I click on families. I click on the triangle and I see alkali metals and compounds. So this one, the Kali and compounds, I single click on it. And to the right I see all the Kali compounds. So also this one, Aurum Kalia cyanatum, and I see causticum, and here are the main remedies of that group. And I point out here also there's a section related remedies, which also can be interesting. So for example, Kali carbonicum, I can search if there is in my analysis also similar remedies or complementary remedies. But let me first focus on this. So I click here on Kalium and its compounds, and then I say highlight. And in this case I see, yes, causticum is also there. Causticum is also a Kali remedy. And of course, I can also do the limit. So at the top, the remedy information window is still open. I click on it and I can do here limit the analysis to this family. And you see here, I have 15 remedies of this Kali group. Okay, let me delete it. I can also do the opposite. So I've shown you how you can highlight or limit all family members. I can also remove. So for example here, Bryonia, if I right mouse click on it, I can say here, hide all family members of this remedy. So I click on it. and it shows you this family level, and I say, okay, select. Now all family members related to the family of Bryonia are hidden. And you can see with this button that there are hidden remedies currently. So if I click on it, I see all the remedies. And if you want, you can show one of them or all of them again. So I select all, show them again, and I have everything again. So now something about these maps. So I'm here with Will Taylor map, and let's say I want to highlight the animals and the plants in my analysis. If I one time click on it, you know, it opens the next level. But if I go back and I right mouse click on it, I can select this. So here I can use select more than one family. It's command click on Mac and control click on Windows. I can do the same here. I can right mouse click, or of course I can do command click or control click on Mac. So now I have two selected. You see it with the dotted line. So I have the animals and the plants selected. If I now right mouse click on it, I can select here, highlight selected families in the analysis. And I want to use all remedies, and here they are. So in this overview, I have now all the plants and all the animals highlighted. So if I press Command backspace, I open the last viewed map. So if I want to highlight, for example, all the minerals, I can right mouse click and I say highlight this family in the analysis. Okay. I can do that also in another way, which you have learned already. In the left upper corner, I have here families, which has the list of all the family levels without any structure. I can type here, for example, animals, and I right mouse click and I say highlight this family in the analysis. And now I have only all the minerals. So here I click on the little triangle and I say the advanced search. So the search is also the function key F4 and the advanced search is F5. Now here's a section of families. But this is a tricky one because this does not search on the name of a family, but it searches on all remedies belonging to a family. So if I type here, for example, Solana, and I select here Chroncris solanacea, if I then do a search, so let me do a search only in repertories. So it will take a while because it has to do a lot. So here I click here on science. Now I have here 22,000 rubrics, and it did not search on the name Solanacea, but it searched on all the remedies which are in this group Solanacea. So any of these found rubrics must have a Solanacea in it. So here it has belladonna, and I think tabacum also. Here there's 3. Okay, docamara, I think. And let me see here, docamara, and here docamara, and let me see this number 108. So it has here, for example, stramonium in. So let me do another one. So for example, the where is it? The cucurbitacea, this one, the cucurbitacea. If I search here in all repertories, there is here science. Where is he? Here, science. You see it found all rubrics with at least one cucurbitacea in it. So let me select, for example, this one, you see Colosynthus. Or let me select this one, you see Bryonia. Oh, sorry. You see here Bryonia. So let me go here to another rubric in the repertory. That's this one. I double click on it. And you see here it has, for example, Colosynthus in it. So if I want to see all other family members, you already know you can do several things. Or I double click on it. I click on the top families in front of the kingdoms, and I see the Cucurbitaceae. These are all of them, and these are the main ones. Or, let me close this, or in the list of families, I could type sorry, I mistype, Cucurbitaceae. I do here here I single click on it, and it opens the kingdoms repertory on top of the synthesis, and it goes to this rubric with all the other members of the, and it shows all the members of the Cucurbitaceae. So I hope this did not go too fast. So let me close all. And let me close all here, and let me close. So I click here on synthesis. I repeat, a double click anywhere on a remedy. So let me do here Lachesis. I double click on it. I use the top families, and I can see all other. And I can see the whole structure of the families. And here the no, let me go one level higher. The serpents, the snakes. These are all the snake remedies. So that was one way. You double click on a remedy. And let me do here families. If I type here snakes or serpents would also work. I can single click on it, and it opens the family repertory, and it shows you all the other remedies and in the sublevels of the serpents, of the snakes. If I right mouse click on it, I can say limit or highlight this family in the analysis. Now let's do a last thing. I want to know some more information, some keywords, some themes about these families. I go to search and I do the family finder. I type here the snakes. I type here snake. I select here the family. And I want to search here on a family. So I type snake, and I can take serpents of snakes. So let me select, and I say enter. And here to the right, let me click here on snakes. You see here all the keywords of this family. Now let's take another one. So here, for example, the Solana. The Solanaceae. I search, and I have here all the themes and the keywords of the Solanaceae. And here to the right I have the tree, I have here the other family members, and I have where it is located in the map of Anne van Varken. And if I click here on view the map, it opens her maps. Okay. I think this was enough. I hope it was not too confusing. For the more classical users, the section related remedies or complementary remedies is also quite interesting. So let's say I have here the analysis, and I've given here a remedy. let's say natrium, and I want to know the related remedy, so I double click on it. Then I tap here on the list of, then I click on the tab families, and I open here related remedies. Then I can see the complementary remedies, the inimicals, antidote well, similars, etc. Okay, that was it.